Ebusienti Ghana Mampani, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Nation, Shane Nunie, Shane Oman for Kanwas MP, no, and Abedruna, Enchibiana, Omampani, Walande, na Afi, yede, the final thank you tour, no, as so, Ewa Dambai, Grodiemu, Ewa Oti Region. Ebusienti Emeka say na Ghana Mampani, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ono Ena Ghana Air Force, GHF 694, Edeno ABCCCA no Entino, Rota no stop here, Mampani, Besi from na Empenifa Hudua, Omo Ebeshia no Ewa Hasin, Omunina, Wani Omo, Edin Komoka Kranafi, what's an shame na wohwɛ ɛhyɛn na ɛkɔ yi a na Ghana Mampani ɛhyɛn ɛna ɛkɔ kama ɛkɔ na ɔmo akɔhyia no ɛwɔ ɛyɛ helicopter no nkyɛn no hwɛ rota no de egu so blades no de gu so ɛretwa ne ho paa nti ɛwɔ sɛ ɔnya abotrɛ kakra ɛma ɛtumi gyina kora ansa na afei wɔma ho kwan ama wɔtumi asi fam nti wohwɛ ɛyɛ ɔpanin a wɔwɔ ɛyɛ plane mu na afei na wɔama ho kwan a wɔn atumi abɛn tabusua a ɔhwɛ a mpanimfoɔ ahodoɔ a ɛne ɔmampanin ɛbaeɛ ɛna wɔn sisi fam me ho yɛwura fiavi kwete sanso ɛna me ho Ghana Mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ɛna wasi form a abusua oba na wabɛforo ne hyɛn na watimi akɔ no wɔne mpanifo ahodo a wɔn baeɛ wɔn ano mo hadada wɔne wɔn ɛto nsa yɛm ɛdi nkɔmɔ ansa na afei watimi atu akɔntu hɔ a ɔmampani ɛforo ne hyɛn na watu akɔ na so ansa na ɔbɛforo hyɛn na atu akɔ wɔne mpanifo ahodo a ɛwɔ ha ɔmo to nsa yɛm na wɔn akyeakyea ansa na afei watimi atu akɔntu hɔ a na Ghana Mampani abusua Ghana Mampani ɛna ni security di n'anim a ni aid di n'anim a wɔkɔ na wakɔforo ɛhyɛn no ti ɔmampani abusua ɔmampani ɛna atena ne hyɛn mu no ti abusua ɔmampani ne hyɛn no ɛna ɛtoatoa so a ɛkɔ kamakama kwan so fɛfɛɛfɛ na posifoɔ no nso yi kɛkyɛ kakra wɔmo ti abusua ɔmampani na ne hyɛn ɛbɛsɛn. This is a very beautiful convoy. Ejidi say omanfo a ebe wonya ho asema ka benya ho aka because we convoy na ewa pa e hyen we sin omampani tina mu no hwe ahwe omampani e na atwe ne kon a wo chia wonya mo omanfo ha Dambai Oti Regional Capital eni na yewo mu sesi e Ghana Immigration Service pani on wa ha and would this will be fire service for this will be Sanso and a party prison for a movie party penny for woman a movie to share to Asoro or Hana and Yashan Ketua customs Sanso and ambulance and a pay biano Mampanina more a dear tree and also Eddie Mubia Sanso and ambulance a what I had also Eddie Subi. Oti Regional Ambulance I will catch it is Pesiano so and also Eddie air corner.
That's why John Dramani Mahama made the future. All the program promises he has made go down in history as one John Dramani Mahama, Oti Mountain,
Regional Minister Honorable John Dramani Mahama, as well as the chairman of Oti Region. He's leading the delegation of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. It's also the General Secretary Honorable Fialisi Jukweti, the General Secretary of NDC, also Excellency Yamuna Afaba, the Regional Security Coordinator, Yamuna cultural troops,
and everybody Fontani. I know Sir Fontani, and I'm a renter who couldn't have from Brukunfununta, Intinsa, Chinky, Aurajipo, Chinky Abrasa, when a pair of current Mamma, Mamma Kama, no, fear, Nana. Ana yande fununto ana kidase fununta ana dapa ku fununta okobra fununta chenka abin samra chan famina payment konta mamunu awura mina ban famina mina ban do mamunu payment nunta mo ndo biara odomna na kichawni nana bunja ndo mina na kumora no to odwa disi kabanfe ana masi regional ba ndo Mana bugu bishongwe makanyalla mungu antama munu America ma okuma ba this is tomorrow region tomorrow Oti Region America ma mama bonfio awuro ne ba di lori baba ne pa America ma no benya ndam fina na po ndo ka bi bona bi se de basanchu ne ba chiramba nu ne ba ji amando ka bi bo kacha Misa wakano, come and dance, Mamma, I was chashing the Chimuna, no Shimuna, and I brother, no German, and this Macanella. Above you, Mamma Peggy, I will say, Nesabe, and a Ranibo, and a pair wakano, already Calampo. In the other side, Calampo, come on over, Nani soon, okay, me about, over and over soon. And so, come on. Why you come? No, you come. I need you now, Dorama. The Mango Yuri.
Eyeza. Pamucho, Vidamase. And Yabrano Atia Kakra. As I say, Papa, a call in term as an adiasa. Enti ne kasa bebrebe enio na me be kasa ne se medamase se ya frem se mo mehia ye papa no mabaha papa me hu bi da enti adamasipa se magba abeji e papa nkomo ni nyina wo ye papa nchen enti me friend no waba na nkomo e ho nyina no wabo mamane na masuma e bude me damase enti me nyina ha na me friend me papa obia MPP for friend is Smiling Mafia. Smiling Mafia. Yes, I know. Anukware na oka, anukware nkwa na oka. Okukuru ni shawechi na udi atua obechi watum. Enu nti na omo friend Smiling Mafia. Na yenum se ye friend no ababio. 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 His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Thank you very much. Kindly be seated. Thank you. Nedi kaime meda twede ampo nyankopo ase se wabo ye nyina ho ban enne yenya akwanya se yehia ha fefefe na yamane a yede bae no enye kasa tintin bia eno ane se me ba se ade fefe a Oti Region fomu ye maame no me beka se me damwase nyame enhyira mo na ye nyina ye nim se esom bia mu se obi ya ade mawa na ewo se odase nyame mpo eka ho asem se mre bia yemfa enase ema no na ya nkasa ya mamre mu se obi ya opapa aida se obeja we yie ana se abofredin to ana bibi anopa osori a ne awoye ne se woko ne fie kodana ase enti Oti Region o hwe presidential election to amotoma ame na mo hwe se constituency wo hanyina nyame adom nti mu de cheye na enase efatamo enti na mo hu ye hanne na nyame ka ne se mo amunim no mo nim se krache me mame a ohwe me Abraham ya abofra a menyi no eho no free enti se ka Oti Region a meso me Oti Region de hye ne bi enti eba se nya abrofo friend the national cake se ekoba se ye che sa cake na wan de guta se kan na nyame enti ye che a me hye mo bo se Oti Region mo chefa e wo se munya no mo nsa beka enti we de men kan bebre ye fa wiem na bae na anopei ambassador foni bia omo abesom e wo Ghana omo sako mu krom enti na anopa e wo se mi hia omo na me omo babai ansa na ye ko airport akofa helicopter esi enso pilot se anyentema enso bi emu na e wo Togo ebeba betwam enti se ye no wa na ye kofro se na mo bompa ese nyame fa ensan kwa asomdwemu na e wo se ye Kenya ye ho kakra se ne be ya ye betimi akoduru akra asomdwemu enti we de men kan bebre na nasagula law oye paramount chief of Liquid traditional area osan ye president of Oti Regional House of Chiefs Monikasa medawase bibia okan bia ato asopam ye nananom ene ye nana hemamo memamemo mechiamu nyina ene me by general secretary National Democratic Congress ene by fifi equity regional minister also medawase ministers of state ewoha members of parliament ye papa imam for ye papa mo ezongwa hemfo ye papa mo ne ye mame mo asofo miskun kwada Dambai College of Education. What to say?
Warriors here, this is gungulum 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 gung. This is Ghana News TV. The time is 6 o'clock. Let me follow Ghana.
So send this cafe amanoni aba Africa ha. You selem five. Say ye fear wo pese won tono. You selem five. E dan ya na say japade a wani da so a wo pese oto Africa ha no. You selem five. So wo send this sika ama odofo e de aboa no Africa ha. You selem five. Sanso e na say uti obi school fees ama no a. You selem five. Yenti a make cancel lem five ama on say utimi send this sika e fa lem five so a e ma ne begu bank account me. Sanso e na timi begu mobile money account me. Eno achi nso no de bia lemfi e wo daily rate a e ma hu sika dodo a wo sende a wo benya lemfi e secured na wo send this car enche na nipa a wo sende ama no ne nsa aka lemfi wo USA, Canada, UK, Italy, Germany, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Portugal and France. What the lemfi send this car untu ahwe bomodi a dey use me code NEWS news na say ene any day they can register or lemfi so a unya bonus sanso and how you use chance wa ye wo bonuses ahodo a ye de ma.
Follow and watch Ghana News TV.
What to say? Me chiamu nyina o. Mosaka musika. Madam wa say. Many anum. Kasa ye kan Ejina TV so ewo Ghana ha bebia enti pempenso amedri mesre na maka no brofum se na be ya obia nso ebete kasa ne bi. It's an honor and a privilege for me to stand before you again here in the Oti region, a region that holds a special place in my heart and the future development of our dear nation Ghana. This occasion is more than a ceremonial visit. It is a heartfelt expression of gratitude to the chiefs and people of Oti for your overwhelming support in the 2024 elections and the reaffirmation of my solemn pledge to serve you with dedication, vision, and results. The 2024 election was not just about choosing a president. They were about reaffirming a national covenant rooted in justice, inclusion, and hope. And the Oti region has always stood tall and firm with the National Democratic Congress. You delivered 100% of your vote to our vision, and for that I say thank you very much. Yesterday, the Honorable Minister of Finance presented the mid-year review budget to Parliament on my behalf. This has probably been the most anticipated mid-year review budget in recent history. The response so far indicates that Ghanaians are generally satisfied with our government's economic management over the past 199 days. I'm pleased to report to you that our reset agenda for the national economy is on track. The economy is showing positive signs of recovery and turning around. The public debt has reduced by over 113 billion cedis, from 61.8% of GDP at the end of 2024 in just 6 months to 43.8% at the end of June 2025. Inflation has declined from 23.8% in December 2024 to 13.7% in June 2025. And we're expecting that inflation should hit single digits by the end of this year. The Wonder Boy, the Ghana cedi, the show boy, has appreciated by over 40% in value against the major international currencies. And this development has reversed the depreciation in the value of the cedi from 2022, 2023, and 2024. And we aim to exercise fiscal prudence to maintain a stable currency. Our government recognizes that sustainable development must be rooted in strong local governance and traditional leadership systems. And that is why one of our first acts was to merge the Ministry of Local Government with the Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. This is to foster greater collaboration, inclusivity, and efficiency. Nananum, your role in safeguarding our cultural heritage and maintaining peace and advancing development at the grassroots is indispensable. In line with our manifesto commitments, we promise to strengthen traditional governance structure, improve capacity, and involve you meaningfully in our national decision-making processes. I note Togbi Alor's continued call for greater participation of traditional authorities in our local government system. The National Constitutional Review Committee is continuing with its consultations on amendments to the 1992 Constitution. It will be useful for the National House of Chiefs and all the regional houses of chiefs to present their suggestions to the committee for consideration. And I hope that that will be done soon, as the committee is supposed to present its final report to me, the President, at the end of August. During my campaign, I pledged that each newly created region would have a public university. I reaffirm that promise today. Oti Region will receive its university within my tenure of office. Work has already begun with the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission and the Ministry of Education to identify the most feasible model of university and location. This university will be a center of excellence and a driver of regional innovation and economic transformation. Distinguished guests, modern infrastructure is the backbone of national development. Oti Region is a key transit zone for food and goods from the north to the south, and it deserves focused and targeted investments. The Eastern Corridor Road, one of our country's most strategic transportation links, is a top priority under my administration. And I assure you that the completion of the Nkwanta, Pasa, Oti Damanko stretch of the Eastern Corridor will not be delayed. Indeed, as I speak, it's captured under the Big Push program, and commencement has been signed for the contractors to go to site and complete their segments of the road. The minister has assured them that any work they do and raise a certificate, when they present the certificate to the Ministry of Finance, within 2 weeks they will be paid their money. But beyond the Nkwantak Pasa Oti Damanko stretch, I'm pleased to announce to you that the following critical road projects are currently going through the required procurement processes under the Big Push. They've received commencement certificates, and now they are at procurement to decide which contractors are going to be selected to execute. And these are the construction of the Dambai Bridge over the Oti River. I can assure you that this bridge will commence this year. And we will cut the sword for this bridge together. I'll come and we'll go and cut the sword for, we'll cut the sword for the bridge to start. The second one is the upgrading of the Okaja Krom Kwame Krom Road, upgrading of the Abotuasi Atonko Road, upgrading of Pasat Jansi Road, rehabilitation of the Hohoi Jasikan Road, upgrading of the Nkwanta Oti Damanko Road, I mentioned that already, rehabilitation of the Hohoi Baika Jasikan Road, construction of the Nkwanta Dambai Road. Additionally, other roads in the Oti region are currently undergoing technical costing with procurement processes to follow soon. And this will cover roads in the Kitikrachi district, in Krachi in Chumuru, and in the Guan districts. We have chosen 166 constituencies. And in these 166 constituencies, we're going to do 10 kilometers of roads per year. And so in 4 years, we would have done 40 kilometers of roads in the 166 constituencies. And I'm pleased to announce to you that all the constituencies in Oti region are included in the 166. We are also exploring the potential of inland water systems to connect lake communities and facilitate trade and mobility across the region. Access to quality healthcare is a fundamental right, and yet the Oti region remains one of the few regions without a proper regional hospital. I find this unacceptable. We're actively engaging with stakeholders, including the Ghana Health Service and our development partners, to establish a fully fledged, equipped regional hospital in the Oti region. This facility will provide specialist and emergency care and thereby relieve the pressure on the hospitals in Hohoi, Ho, and even as far as Tamale. Under our universal primary health care system, this hospital will be complemented by modern health centers and community clinics across the districts to improve coverage, quality, and outcomes. Oti records one of the country's highest incidents of typhoid fever. And this is a troubling statistic in a region that is surrounded by a lot of fresh water. And this is due to the absence of safe and treated water sources. As part of our initiative, Water for All initiative, I've directed the Ghana Water Company and the Community Water and Sanitation Agencies to establish operational presences in the region and work to design sustainable water systems for both urban and rural areas. This will significantly improve public health care and reduce the disease burden in the Oti region. I stand before you today humbled by the opportunity to address a pressing issue that affects us all, and that's access to clean drinking water. The Damanko Pasa water system, which serves almost 20 communities, namely Damanko, Papaye, Damanko Badule, Jato Kra, Kabre Okra, Jato Prakra, CB Central, CB Badule, CB Hilltop, Chokosi Akra, Kantinka Akra, Tindani Akra, and Pasa, the district capital, have been facing significant challenges with access to water. For far too long, the people of these communities have struggled with an inadequate supply of water due to broken down pumps and damaged pipelines. This has resulted in hardship and inconvenience for our citizens. But I'm pleased to announce to you that government has taken decisive action to address this issue. As part of our commitment to improving the lives of Ghanaians, the government, through the Community Water Sanitation Agency, has prioritized the reconstruction of the Damanko Pasa water system as one of two major water projects for this year, 2025. Provision has been made for it in this year's budget, and so work will start to reconstruct the Damanko Pasa water system. We'll replace the damaged pipes, we'll reconstruct the water intake and treatment units, and upgrade all leaking PVC pipes with durable HDPE pipes. This will ensure a consistent flow of water and improve water supply across all the 20 communities that I just mentioned. The project will benefit almost 70,000 people in the Nkwanta North District. As leaders, we must ensure that our citizens have access to clean drinking water, and I'm confident that this intervention will significantly improve the quality of life in these communities. The project is estimated to cost almost 40 million cedis and is expected to be completed within 18 months. Furthermore, water supply in other communities, including the water quality concerns in Bonanche, will also be addressed through Community Water and Sanitation Agency interventions. Bonanche is therefore being considered for inclusion in phase 2 of the Damanko Pasa water supply project following its successful completion. I want to assure you that government is committed to delivering on its promises. We will work tirelessly to complete this project and ensure that the people of these districts and entire Oti region have access to safe, clean, and reliable drinking water. A key pillar of our agricultural transformation is already being implemented in the Oti region. Under this program, 7,200 hectares of irrigated lands are going to be developed in Biakoye and Kratchi East municipalities. The Ministry of Food and Agriculture is on the ground, conducting feasibility studies and preparing for the implementation of these projects. I encourage the youth of Oti to position yourselves to take advantage of this initiative. Agriculture is not a job of last resort. Agriculture is now a business of first choice, and we're going to make it viable, productive, and rewarding for the young people who decide to invest in it. Completing the two-story Oti Regional Coordinating Council administration block has been delayed for far too long. I've therefore directed the Minister for Local Government Decentralization and Chieftaincy to prioritize its completion. Additionally, we're addressing the absence of an official residence for the regional minister under the Government Accommodation Redevelopment Scheme, which covers all the 6 newly created regions. We will ensure that the government presence is fully established in every area. Let me take this opportunity to acknowledge and commend the distinguished sons and daughters of the Oti region who have been appointed to serve in various capacities in my administration. The appointment reflects our trust in their competence, loyalty, and ability to deliver. These include the Honorable John Dramani, Regional Minister, the Honorable Kofi Adams, Minister for Youth and Sports, the Honorable Kwame Agboja, Minister for Roads and Highways. For those of you who don't know it, Kwame's mother is from Oti region. The Honorable Lieutenant Colonel Retired Larry Bevlo Lati, who is the Special Envoy to the Confederation of Sahelian States. The Honorable Richard Atiko, who is our Member of Council of State. Dr. Felix Kuma Godwin Anebo, Ambassador Designate to the Republic of Senegal. Lawyer Eduji Tamaklo, Chief Executive Officer, National Petroleum Authority. Major Joseph Kuyong, who is the Director General of NADMO. Awal Mutalib is Chief Executive Officer, Ghana Heavy Equipment Limited. The Honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashama is Chief Executive Officer, Supplementary Education Unit. Magdalene Nemele is Deputy CEO of the Gehog Distilleries Limited. Wumbe Goffred is Coordinator, Northern Sector for DRIP. Mustafa Gbande is Deputy Director of Operations at the Office of the President. Suleimana Abdul Mumini is Presidential Staffer, Office of the President. Nana Kwekudia the First is Board Chairman of Gratis Foundation. It's the same thing. Kronti Hini of Kajibi, Board Chairman, Gratis. Honorable John Oti Bless is Board Chairman, Ghana Digital Services Center. The Honorable Helen Ntonso is Board Member of the Security and Exchanges Commission. Geoffrey Kinney is Board Member of the Petroleum Commission. He is Board Member of the Petroleum Commission. Professor Mark Appiah is Council Member, University of Health and Allied Sciences. Honorable Fred Agbenyo is Board Member, Volta River Authority. Engineer Yao Gomado is Board Member, Bui Power Authority. Honorable Jean Marie is Board Member, National Insurance Commission. Solomon Kuyong is also Board Member of GRIDCO. And my friend and President of House of Chiefs, Nana Suglo Alo, has recently been appointed Board Member of the Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons. And Akosia Atakra Alberta is Board Member, Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company. I urge all those who have been appointed to serve with humility and patriotism and distinction to continue representing the values and aspirations of the people of the Oti region. Our government recognizes that the youth are Oti and Ghana's future, and that is why we're investing in education, job creation, and infrastructure that realize the youth's full potential. Therefore, under our National Sports Development Plan, we're going to construct a modern multi-purpose stadium in all the 6 newly created regions, including the Oti region. This stadium is going to serve as a hub for sports excellence, youth engagement, recreation, and job creation, while boosting the local economy and also providing sportsmen for national assignments. My brothers and sisters, I cannot conclude without talking about peace. All these things I've talked about, all this infrastructure development I've talked about, cannot take place if we do not have peace. And that's why the development in Nkwanta is troubling. I wish to appeal to all those in Nkwanta who are involved in the conflict to please lay down your arms. When Nana was talking, he asked for the establishment of a military barrack. Why should we be wanting a military barrack? It's because we are fighting. We should be asking for hospitals and schools and jobs and things, not military camps. And when he mentioned it, he said at an appropriate location. And somebody whispered, he said Nkwanta. And so please, let's give peace a chance. Every once in a while, in the security reports, I read very disturbing news about people who have died, including students. It's completely unacceptable. Let's dialogue. Let's use our traditional mechanisms to establish peace, because we have to live together. We're one and the same people. Our common enemy is poverty, not ourselves. We should be fighting poverty, not fighting each other. And so government will make sure that we provide the appropriate security to ensure that people are able to go about their businesses without fear of being harmed. Nananum friends and fellow citizens, we began a bold and necessary journey to reset our economy and rebuild our national institutions and restore hope to our people. This is what the reset agenda is about. It is grounded in fairness, discipline, inclusion, and accountability. The time to act is now, and I urge you to embrace the opportunities presented by our flagship initiatives, especially the 24-hour economy initiative. We also have the National Apprenticeship Initiative, the Free Primary Healthcare Initiative, Digital Governance, Million Coders, and so many other programs. I urge all our youth to take advantage of these programs to improve yourselves. There's something in these programs for every Ghanaian, especially for you, the people of Oti. Whether you're a farmer, you're a trader, you're an artisan, you're a teacher, you're a nurse, doctor, student, or entrepreneur, this is your opportunity. Let us work together to lift one another up and build a Ghana that works for all and not just for a few people. As I conclude, I would like to thank you again for your steadfast support, your faith in our collective destiny, and your belief in Ghana that we are building together. The Oti region has always stood on the right side of history, and I assure you this government will stand firmly with you every step of the way, and as your president, I promise you, I will not disappoint you. Let us rise with unity and purpose, and let us reset Ghana for generations yet unborn. May God bless the Oti region, may God bless our homeland Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. I thank you.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Edin Zimbabwe, the General Secretary, Honorable PVP Adequate, the Regional Minister, Honorable John Pajojo, but Yedanasi, the nation builder, man of integrity, the visionary, John Dramani Mahama. We thank him so much for coming. He has come to give us good news. We are so much grateful for his coming. Cultural troop. Your cultural troop, please, you can display as president, exchange pleasantries with Nananum. The The nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, with the Insempa prayer, Oti Mantemano. Insempana, with the prayer, Nyoma Pino, Babaye, Amaye, Oti Mantemano. The research agenda, Atibebia, the research agenda of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Atibebia, Oko Agri sector, Ajibonomo, Oba education sector, Ajibonomo, Sasuna, Okono, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Labor and Employment, Ajibonomo, the President of the Republic of Ghana, the Regional Minister Honorable John Dramani Mahama. They are taking leave of us. We thank everybody for coming. We are so much grateful.
So send this cafe amanoni aba Africa ha Usulemfi say ye fear wo pese wo ntono Usulemfi edan ya na say japade a wani da so a wo pese oto Africa ha no Usulemfi say wo send this sika ama odofo e de aboa no wo Africa ha Usulemfi sanso e na say wo tie obi school fees ama no a Usulemfi nyenti American full Lemfi ama one say utimi send this sika e fa Lemfi so a e ma ne begu bank account mu sanso e na timi begu mobile money account mu eno achi nso no de bia Lemfi e wo daily rate a e ma hu sika dodo a wo send a wo benya Lemfi e secured na wo send this car enche na nipa wo send ama no ne nsaka Lemfi wo USA, Canada, UK, Italy, Germany, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Portugal and France. What the Lemfi send this car untu ahwe bomodi an dey use me code NEWS news na say ene any day they can register or Lemfi so a unya bonus sanso and use chance so a ye wo bonuses ahodo a ye de ma
Menu makwekwesa asempa kania semenam na meti asempa na mamo amane a na ma no keka me anyamia wate ANS Trading Agency Limited nka se wo ka se door to door for no de na watwa esanse obie ne wa wo se wo wo sa door to door business nim wo nyoma wo UK a wo de ko Ghana ana se Germany a wo de ko Ghana 3 to 5 weeks ebekwa kodu nipa ne punu anu se try na de mo demonstration wo se adwuma de we mu ne se wo mo bo no e da fom se boko ANS Trading Agency Limited e wo air freight special service and onyoma ne ye de befa plane entintempa na akwa kodu obetima fa sa pra we ya so de nyoma free Ghana akwa UK ana Germany FGG dem which na also agina ye na men drop bomb ANS Trading Agency Limited pe and a 40 footer any 20 footer container ya fe UK ediko Ghana ana Germany ediko Ghana omo manuoma yemre import o export o dem there for you omo Ghana na money 0249 170 423 UK has over free 0790 802 7527 Germany 09173 771 2733 Ubenya ANS Trading Agency Limited our West Croydon ANS Trading Agency Limited Quantum Brantem Wana Beboya Basso maybe next time in your fill up from the bebro